How's it going, everyone? I'm here with my WWE Live August 23rd, 2014 live experience / review. I don't think this experience video will be as long as my past ones. Usually my experience videos go, pretty long because I have a lot to say, but I don't think this won't be, well, hopefully it's not as long because, to be quite honest, there's not a lot to talk about. Not saying that this wasn't a good show or anything, it's just not a lot happened and nothing really, nothing really needs for me to go in depth into, so hopefully I can keep this video under 15 minutes, around 15 minutes hopefully. If longer, oh well. But a house show tonight, or live event as WWE calls it. The show started at 7:30, but I did not get there. Actually, yeah, I started at 7:30. I got there at the arena around, a little after 6-ish, around there. I'd say 6:10-ish, around there. I didn't get there very late. Doors open at 6 o'clock, surprisingly, because usually they open doors an hour before the show, but they actually opened them an hour and a half before the show, so that was pretty weird. But yeah, I got there, pretty much got right in the arena. The line was pretty much already going in, and for whatever reason, people like to stay in lines that don't move. And there's like people go in a line, and there's a line over there where everyone's going towards. Or, well, the smart people are going towards and going in the arena, while the other ones just stand and wait in line, which make no sense. Even security guards like, okay, this line obviously is not moving. Go to the line that is moving. That's exactly what I did. Got right into the arena, went straight to the merch stand. By the way, when you go to a show, you never go to the merch stand right where the entrance is at. You go to like the one on the other side of the arena, because that's where no one's at. No one was there. I didn't pick up a whole lot. All I got was this Cesaro t-shirt, the King of Swing shirt, really nice shirt. Been wanting it since it came out. That was the only thing really worthy of getting. Just everything else not that I didn't want to get, it's just I wasn't going to pay full price for it. Just those are things I could buy when it's on sale. I mean, the shirt alone was $30, and I honestly didn't want to pay that, but I didn't want to go away with nothing. I just bought this because I'm a Cesaro mark, so that's why I got this too. Even though he wasn't there, even though he was advertised to be at the show, I guess last minute they changed him to the Fandango show because there really wasn't anyone on that show, so I guess they threw him on that show last minute. But yeah, I got there, got some food, ate the food before the show started because I didn't eat anything that day. I don't know, me, I'm not worried, but like I don't like eating a day before I go to a show because I'm worried that my stomach will be upset or I'll take a piss during the show. Like I don't like using the restroom, getting out of my seat during the show. So I pretty much try and do whatever I can do to prevent that from happening. So at the show, ate some food, and of course had my drinks and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much that. I was in my seat probably around a little after 6:30-ish. 6:30-ish, 6:45-ish was probably my seat, so I was sitting there waiting. When we were waiting, actually on the Tron, or Trons, they had, when you go to a live event, they have like the stage right there, and they have two Trons on the side. They're basically playing network stuff. They're, promoting the network, showing countdown, showing clips, random clips. So they're basically just, showing random footage from the network, from Countdown mainly. There's mainly Countdown stuff they're showing, which is, I don't know why they did that, but they're showing that. And, oh yeah, by the way, these are the tickets. You can't really see them, but here are the tickets. I had Ring 3, Row D, which is Row 4, for those who don't know. Seats 1 and 2, so I had the end seats, which were really good, so that was good. Great seats, by the way. Really good seats. It was almost pretty much like I was in front row. I wasn't, but it was kind of like that. It was that close. But yeah, just wait for the show to start. Before the show started, they actually had Kane. They probably aired this on all the other house shows because that has the same main event, but they had Kane announce that his main event match with John Cena is a street fight now. Whole crowd erupted like that was a huge groundbreaking announcement, even though that's a match that's been advertised for I don't know how long now. But yeah, and they actually aired the Triple H video package for main event where he announced he announced Lesnar and Cena for Night of Champions. Everyone went apeshit over that. I don't know why. Again, it's like, it's not like you didn't know this match was going to happen, so everyone went crazy for that, and they even showed the Night of Champions graphic and played the song for it. So it was kind of weird seeing that. They treated it kind of like it was like an announcement on Raw, so that was kind of cool when they do that at a house show, or a live event, I should say. So yeah, I mean, before the show started, nothing really significant happened. Just pretty much got there and settled in. Show started with Zack, Ryder versus Fandango. Matches, whatever. Fandango was just hilarious. The dude's awesome. Just the way he dances and the way like he does moves and dances is awesome. The match wasn't very long. It was like 5 minutes. It's like something you can see on Superstars. Honestly, it wasn't anything that spectacular. It was pretty decent at first. I mean, the match wasn't bad. I'd say it's a decent match, but nothing really, nothing great here. Zack Ryder actually got the surprise victory, hit a Rough Rider out of nowhere and got the 1-2-3 victory. So yeah, nothing really special about that match at all. Next we go on to a triple threat elimination match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. The Usos versus Luke Harper and Eric Rowan versus Big E and Kofi Kingston with Xavier Woods. Big E and Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. Actually, you know, I like the way that the stable is working at this show. You know, I know they haven't been on Raw or haven't really done anything as a group lately, but at the house show they actually did a lot of good stuff. You know, Xavier Woods was, I don't want to say a great motivator, but like he was like getting them pumped up, and the way he was amping them up was a good way for a manager to get their clients pumped up for a match. I like the way he was doing his manager role. But the match itself was actually pretty good. You know, it wasn't very long either. It was about 10 minutes. Big E and Kofi got eliminated fairly quickly. I'd say probably the first 3 or 4 minutes in the match they got eliminated, so they were gone pretty quickly. With Luke Harper hitting his clothesline on Big E to eliminate them. So we get him to the Wyatts and the Usos. Pretty much the Wyatts beaten down. I think it was Jey Uso. Just beating him up for the entire match. You know, trying to get Jimmy the hot tag, and pretty much just, you know, annihilating him in their corner and just beating him down. And it was good, you know. I'd probably say it was around their when they're going out. I'd probably say it was around their Money in the Bank match status. It was up there, I'd say, with that match. Of course, Usos ended up retaining. You know, Jimmy got the hot tag and ended up hitting the Samoan Splash and Luke Harper for the 1-2-3 victory. So yeah, that was a good match right there. Kudos to the tag teams. Usos were mildly over. So yeah, good stuff there. And the Wyatts got a huge pop, by the way, too. I've never been there. I haven't been to a show that's done this, but like it really is a spectacle to see them. The Wyatts come out and everyone's using their cell phones with the flash on it. It's actually it really is a spectacle to see that. I see it twice in that night, so it's pretty cool to see that. It was actually really awesome. But yeah, that was a good match. Next we go on to Bo Dallas versus Sin Cara, which, okay, I just want to make this clear. I've never been a fan of Bo Dallas. If you follow me on Twitter or just know me in general, I do not like Bo Dallas at all. But after this show, Bo Dallas live at least is phenomenal. This dude is great live. He's entertaining. He is hilarious. He's awesome. I like him. I don't want to say I'm a fan of him, but like seeing him live and seeing stuff he was doing, it was great. I might actually start liking him now. Of course, he came out and cut a promo about basically Bo leaving. It was actually really hard to understand what he was saying, or anyone was saying on the mic, because the mic was just the crowd, you know, booing him, and like the heat was getting, and just the mic wasn't really, you know, as loud. So you couldn't really make out what he was saying majority of the time, and just, you know, basically bully, like, oh, I'll make your dreams come true, whatnot. Basically an inspirational promo that he would cut. That itself was alright, you know, it wasn't anything spectacular at all. Bo Dallas, he was the highlight of the match. He was being entertaining. He was just being great. You know, he'd do his takedown, and he'd like he did his victory lap, or you know, he did an arm drag, did a victory lap around the ring. And Sin Cara actually did a victory lap too. He actually gave him an arm drag and did a victory lap, and Bo Dallas is like, stop laughing, stop making fun of me, stop. Just Bo Dallas live is great. He's great. He's awesome, and he was very entertaining in this match as well. It was very fun. The match was very fun, I'd say, for the aspect of him being entertaining. But like I said, like the match quality was alright, but besides him, the match would have been nothing. But Bo Dallas won with the Bo Dog, and of course he had his victory lap after the match, and you know, just great stuff there. And of course he had his motivational post-match motivational speech to the loser of the match, so that was pretty funny to see him do that. But yeah, that was good. And after the match, they aired a video package for Connor the Crusher. Basically promoting his the Connor's Cure thing. Basically that's what they used it for. They played the video package for him. How he went to WrestleMania, I met Daniel Bryan, and basically how everyone met him, and how much, you know, how great of a person he was before he passed. And they pretty much used the video package to basically promote the Connor's Cure. Pretty much just donate, you know, $5, all they're asking for, which was a great cause and a great thing, but man, did that really put people's moods down. Like, everyone was pumped and excited, and when that video package aired, everyone was just sad and crying. Like, there were people crying, people were clapping for him. It was just, it really put the mood down. Like, it really put the mood down. And I'm not saying that was their intentions. Like, I understand what they're doing, trying to get the word around, trying to get people to donate, but really, that really put people down. You should have done that before the show. That way, you know, the show would make up for people being down, but I don't know, that was just a little thing I didn't like that they did. But yeah, yeah. And next match we had was United States Championship match. We had Sheamus defending the United States Championship against Bray Wyatt. Again, you know, Bray Wyatt coming out of his entrance, just the cell phone thing, it was a spectacle of its own. Sheamus is awesome. This dude's awesome. I don't know how anyone can dislike him. Match itself was alright. It was pretty physical though. They beat the shit out of each other. I won't lie. They really laid their hits in on each other. I'm not going to sit here and say that they weren't really hitting each other. They were really laying their hits in. But just it was like it was physical, but like it wasn't a great match by any means. It was just a lot of holds, a lot of rest holds by both guys. Just what the hell? There's like clowns. Sorry, some clowns popped up, like some creepy clowns on my TV. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was just a lot of the holds and a lot of like rests and like, you know, Bray Wyatt hiding away from Sheamus and, you know, Wyatt's getting involved. It wasn't a great match, but it was definitely hard hitting and physical. So I'll give them that. But it was pretty long too. It was like 15 minutes, almost 20, I would say. It all felt like that. I'd say 15 is more accurate. But the match itself wasn't anything special. Sheamus got you know, the Wyatts got involved, and you know, Bray Wyatt did his, you know, his Exorcist Spider-Man thing. Sheamus ended up retaining, of course. You know, Bray Wyatt went for Sister Abigail, but Sheamus countered it into a roll for the 1-2-3 victory. Wyatt attacked Sheamus afterwards. Usos came out for the save to a huge pop. Usos took out the Wyatts, or Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, which left Sheamus and Bray Wyatt in the ring. And Sheamus bro kicked Bray Wyatt legit, no blockage, nothing. It was a legit bro kick, and that's what I meant, man. It was physical. It was brutal. Legit bro kick. And yeah, that was it. Pretty much sent, I don't want to say sent the fans happy, but pretty much put the fans in a happy mood that Sheamus won. Sheamus went around. He celebrated for like 5 minutes. Like, usually guys go around the ringside people and go back, but he went to like people in the front, like the front rows in the 100 section, just going to them. Like, he took his time celebrating the fans, which is very, very respectable and very, very, you know, shows that he cares about his fans. So that's really cool of Sheamus to do. That's one of the reasons why I'm a huge fan, because this guy's an awesome person. Not only is he awesome in the ring, but he's an awesome person as well. So that's another reason why Sheamus is just awesome. But yeah, after that was intermission for like 15, 20 minutes, around there. It wasn't a very long intermission by any means. We came back to a Divas tag team match. Rosa Mendes, special guest referee, with Layla and Alicia Fox versus Nikki Bella and Emma. This match is 5 stars. That's all I'm going to say. This match is 5 stars. Look-wise. Match quality-wise, not so much. Look-wise, for eye candy, awesome match. Amazing match. Rosa actually wasn't that bad of a referee. Actually did a decent job. I mean, she was pretty loud. Like, when she'd count, and like, she was just very, very loud for no reason. But besides that, she did a pretty decent job as a referee. I would actually say she did a good job. I wouldn't mind her actually being a referee on a regular basis on TV for Divas matches. But match itself was whatever. Actually, got a lot of time. It was like 10 minutes. It was a pretty long match for whatever reason. I don't know why it was so long, but it was a Divas match. What do you expect? Eye candy, that's what it was for. Let me get perverted for a second. Sorry about that. Layla was in front of me, and Jesus Christ, excuse my language, by the way, she has the fattest ass. Like, oh my God, it was, wow. It was spectacle. But getting back to not perverted stuff. Like I said, matches was whatever. You know, Nikki Bella and Emma winning when Nikki hit the Rocket Attack, I think that's her finisher is called. Alicia Fox for the 1-2-3 victory. And then, of course, Emma and Nikki started dancing, and Rosa said, "Stop, I'm going to dance." And Rosa started dancing, and Nikki hit her finisher on Rosa, and pretty much you know, gave a feel-good moment right there as well. Nikki played a face, too. She got a huge pop, and the fans really dug into her. I mean, they were "We Want Bray" chants, but the fans are behind Nikki, and which is kind of odd considering what's happened on TV. But yeah, whatever. You know, house shows there really aren't faces and heels. You pretty much just do what you want to do. But yeah, it was a Divas match. But man, for guy reasons, 5 stars. Next, we go into the Intercontinental Championship match. Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz. Of course, Miz coming out, cutting a promo, basically declaring himself the future Intercontinental Champion. Basically, the crowd's booing him and he's thanking them. I don't know why he was thanking the crowd for booing him for, but it was a pretty good promo by The Miz there. Ziggler came out to another huge pop. Definitely match the night by far. These two put on an awesome match here. Just a lot of great back and forth action. Ziggler looked awesome. Miz looked great. You know, Miz actually almost won the title a few times. hit the figure four on, he really damaged, well, Ziggler was still on his leg injury, and Miz really worked on it, put a figure four on him for about 2 minutes. He actually applied it for a while. He actually applied the figure four on the ring post as well. So it was a great back and forth action match, definitely match of the night. Really proud of these two. I mean, if these two are given time, which they should be given time on pay-per-views. I don't know why they got like 5 minutes of SummerSlam for, but if these two are given easily 15-20 minutes, these two are going to basically have a match tonight at any show they're on, or at least match tonight contender. He's put on great stuff here. Ziggler was mildly over. The crowd was really with him. Ziggler was actually mocking the crowd when they're chanting for Ziggler, which was pretty funny. So it was entertaining and a great match. So it was awesome stuff. Ziggler won with the super kicks followed by a zigzag on Miz for the 1-2-3 victory. Awesome match there, just a lot of fun. Ziggler almost died, by the way. Miz went to throw him out of the ring through the middle rope, but Ziggler went over the top rope and he did like a suicide dive. He landed really hard, and it really looked vicious. So honestly, I thought he was actually hurt because he took that bump way worse than he should have took it. So yeah, just match tonight for me. Great stuff there. And then we go to the main event, which was dubbed the Sacramento Street Fight, John Cena versus Kane. Match is good. It was a good main event. It pretty much did what it needed to do, but it just, I don't know. The match was just Cena and Kane. I don't know why they're going at it for. They have no reason to. Well, I guess Cena has no one else to face at house shows, so they throw him against Kane. But I don't know. They wouldn't, for whatever reason, they fought into the stage area for, I don't know why, for about 5 minutes, so I couldn't really see what they were doing. I heard what they were doing, but I didn't see what they were doing. But, Cena, of course, got the biggest pop. Kane, they're Kane fans in my section cheering for him. They used weapons. They used steel chairs. They used steel steps and the tables. Those are probably the only things they used. They used the steel steps more than anything, I would say. Just pretty much a street fight you would expect for a house show. Just nothing too physical, but, it did what it needed to do to be a street fight. But, of course, Cena got the win with the AA through the table. And what kind of pissed me off was when the match ended, I dipped straight to the front row, because it's like 2 rows ahead of me, so I dumped right into the front row to make sure, I set up Cena. I had my phone ready. I was going to take a selfie with Cena and whatnot. But Cena, after the match, Cena wins and he dips. He leaves right away and dips and leaves. So I was kind of pissed off about that. But, for the main event, it was good. It was solid. Did what it needed to do. But, yeah, that's it for the show. I probably went over way more time than I said I wanted to go over. I probably went around the 20-minute mark. I don't know. But the show, it was good. I mean, majority of the matches were average. I'd probably say the main event, the Ziggler Miz match, and the tag title match was probably the only the great matches. But everything else was pretty much like average. There's nothing really special about it. But yeah, a good show here. Nothing really, nothing too big to nothing too much to say about it. I wouldn't say it was one of the best shows I've been to. I think the house show I went to last time in December was a lot better than this one. But it had good matches in it, so I can't really complain about it. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.